The next stage was actually to build our team itself. Now this, of course, the first set of employees were mad employees. These guys are also mad employees, but then they have now been shown the vision of an Ever Own Furniture. So the way we went about doing that is to build teams around these three pillars. Design, experience, technology. Furlenco stands for these three pillars. We're trying to say that we can't just give you a random furniture which is on the road. We need to actually create something which is not out there. I will show you a couple of those products as well, but contextual furniture, that which is relevant for you, that which is more useful for you today. And I have some examples. I wouldn't be able to reveal you some of the other things that are coming up in the next 1 to 2 months. If you see, you will see that a lot more contextual furniture that has been never seen before. One of the banes of furniture industry is that once you buy what you call as a quality bed, there's nothing to look forward to after that, right? For 4 to 5 years, you're out of the market typically, right? Because it's not like smartphone. It's a bed is a bed is a bed, right? What more can you change? We think that has to change. We think that furniture, why is furniture not smart? I mean, I'm sure there are the IoTs of discussions out here, there are smart appliances, but nobody's talking about smart furniture. Even IKEA, at best, they're doing is charging stations and things like that. Nobody's building contextual furniture which can be connected to the internet. We are thinking in that direction. You will see some product coming out in the next couple of months. So, design, technology, and experience. We're combining these three things in creating products which are out there and then offering it as a service. That is what Furlenco is trying to do. And in the hope that we will create enough want in the market that you will love to, I mean, it's not a need to rent, it is a want to rent, right? So you want to rent these products, or rather you want to access these products. The way to do that is renting, because if I were to start selling you these products, it is going to be very expensive and then the whole point goes away. So part of the journey about being a design-led company is that creating user-centric products. This is one of our first launches. Very, very, very simple product. There is a Bounce 2.0 coming as well, but Bounce 1.0 was about, the insight that we had was we went to these homes in Bangalore, bachelor's homes, and we said, you know, you guys, you're working in Flipkart, Snapdeal, everywhere, Ola, how come like you guys are sleeping on the floor? Every bachelor seems to be sleeping on the floor and they're perfectly okay with that. When we went deeper into it, we found that furniture is not a priority at all. I will not buy a bed. I mean, even though Pepperfry may be giving me a 40–50% off, but I'm still not going to buy a bed. Why? Because I don't want to get committed to it. Who's going to sell that after I leave this place? That's the gentle mentality. Okay, so is it only about that? No, not just that. I don't want to clutter up my house because I have a lot of house parties. I mean, if I get an old monk or a vodka to my house, I can host 5 to 10 people in my house. That's what I want to do. Okay, so do you know what kind of furniture you want? So that is a wrong question to ask because they don't know what furniture they want. So we just observed them. We found them that they hang out. You know, there's a lot of activity in the house. There's social hanging around, but people want to sleep, people want to drink, people want to do everything, and hopefully it doesn't clutter the place. So this is the answer to that. This is an extremely modular solution for that product. Those of you who attended yesterday's session, one of my colleagues, Kranti, must have demonstrated this as well. It's an extremely modular product where it can be reconfigured as a sofa or a bed or just generally like this. I mean, there's a whole tweet going on as to how you can actually reconfigure this. So it's totally up to you how you want to use it. One of the use cases that we found was that children love to bounce on this, and that's how the name came in, Bounce. Right? So now we're going to tie in technology into this. And that's the Bounce 2.0 series. You will see that. The next product that we came out was this, again, by the way, design, if you're expecting that, you know, you'll have lots and lots and lots of features, but that's not it. Design is also about how we can make life simpler and simple. This, yes, it is a recliner, but every recliner that you know of in the market is the Joey recliner, the Friends recliner, which is your bulky, black or leatherite or one of those things which always breaks the decor of the house. So the insight that we got when we went to homes was that, you know, yeah, recliner is fine, the men love it, but then it's just, you know, it's like a one bulky thing sitting right there. So what do we do about it? So then out came this particular product where we said, we're going to create a product which actually does the reclining bit, but if you bring that down, it actually looks like a chair. chair with wooden legs. If you notice, recliners don't have wooden legs. So this actually looks like a chair. The moment you sit on it, there's no lever on the right. You can just push back and it actually, you can float on it, and the name Float. This, we sell around 10 to 15. I mean, it's out of stock right now. Not sell, sorry. Rent around 10 to 15 every day in each city. Of course, it's for a particular kind of audience. It's for him and her, not for just the him, which is the recliner in this case. So this is just the beginning of the journey. We are now entering into more cooler furniture, so watch out for it. I would request you to come on to our website now and then, check out the next few products. We will probably start having product launches as well. So this is the first time in the history of the world where a rental company is launching products, and that too smart furniture, right? It's not being done. Even here, I haven't heard of Ladder and Pepperfry also doing smart furniture yet. And here's the only reason why you wouldn't do that. Because if you do that, it is going to cost. It is expensive to create these particular things. You will not buy it. One of the products that is coming up and is going to cost around, if I were to sell it, I'll have to charge around 1.5 lakhs or 2 lakhs for one product. Who's going to buy 1.5, 2 lakh worth of product? If I can provide the means to access that particular product, it will be much better need. And the most important thing about furniture rental is that what you need today is not what you need tomorrow. I mean, you need a single bed today. Tomorrow you need a queen bed. Day after you need a bunk bed for your kids. Lifestyle and life circumstances keep changing. Why do you want to get stuck with something that you can afford today? Well, you're not going and buying the first rental house that you went in. You're not buying the first, the first car that you accessed in your life. You didn't go ahead and buy that. So why are you trying to buy the first furniture that you can afford, right? Get to access stuff which is way much ahead. What you can't afford, let us get you that. So leave that to us, and we will ensure that you have to just fly around with your suitcase anywhere. Typically, we have found that nobody has stayed in one single house for the past 10 years. Everybody moves every 2 to 3 years. If you actually adopt a model like this, your relocation is completely taken care of. That's part of the Furlenco's business. It's free relocation, free swapping, free everything, pretty much. Free cleaning and so on and so forth. So then it was all about, once the story came in, the design came in, money came in, now it's about all scaling up. What we're seeing is that people are adopting this faster and faster. As I said, there was no viable choice before. Now there is a viable choice, so people are jumping into it. Why didn't people do this before? Because people were thinking that people will not rent, but that's not the case. You produce a choice in front of people, and then there's X number of people who will choose this. From 180 houses to now 15,000 and running, and it's going faster and faster now. We are still only in 3 cities, very, very purposeful, because as much as money that we have raised, we wanted to ensure that we just don't go burn ourselves, because behavioral change does not happen overnight. I don't believe in that. It takes time for people to imbibe it. We also need time to keep creating better and better products to increase the value proposition. So we don't want to go to 28, 30 cities and then you're done with your money. Then you can't do anything about this. This business needs money. So we have been, what should I say, slower that way to go to cities, but it has been more purposeful, keep going deeper into the cities. We are very, very deep in Bangalore, nearing 10,000 houses. But what we know now is that how do we get different kinds of customers, different kinds of the TG, target group, as I would say. So where are we now? I strongly believe that we've just scratched the surface. 15,000 in a population of 125 crores is nothing, right? So there's a lot more to be done out there. Essentially what we're trying to do, as I was saying, just to repeat myself, we are trying to give awesome designs. We are trying to make it accessible, and then hopefully at the end of the day, you will not be owning furniture. So in case you have already bought your furniture in the last Big Billion Sale, sorry about that. There's nothing much I can do now, but of course you can sell that and rent from us. Thank you. Thanks a lot.